gotten out of the gate undefeated. And the Mountaineers ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Maryland's offense will have the football first. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you can make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of his speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The give is to Williams. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12 who's been kind of...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
Now, he was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
So now it's 2nd and long. Michael Hawkins makes the catch. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins makes the grab on the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Slip. There's some room. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10.
And, man, that is crushing to a defense. You force the 4th down. You know they're going to run the football. You're bringing guys near the line of scrimmage, and you can't get him to the ground. Not only does he get the 1st down, he gets a huge chunk after that. This defense is definitely going to be deflated.
Throwing, Hawkins. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Using his legs, it's Cook. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. On target. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Oh, they're after him. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Pulls it in. It's Webb. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Durham. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
All right, offense, it's got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play, giving up a sack.
Got a man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it. You practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in.
Got it! They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback. This guy has been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the third game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march and breaks into the open. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They go play action with Hawkins. Here comes the Heat. Pulls it in with one hand. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. He'll keep it on second down. Oh, what a move. Bust through behind his pad. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wide receiver going in motion. There's a crease. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. Complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The corners are walked up tight. Trying to run it in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Soft spot in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air, it's Washington. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Gets the back moving. Now on the move. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll go to the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. Right on the money. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you've got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on, give him the football again, Jesse, and not worry about it.
I think that's a good point there, David. Get him the ball again to help him play the next play and know that he's okay. Because when that guy's playing well, this offense is on fire.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Terrapins, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. He's going to take off. Turns it on at midfield. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The give is to Williams. Trucks through the defender. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Scanning the field, it's Hamilton. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man to the left. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The Terrapins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Rush is on him. Trying to find the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Maryland! The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
They'll move the tight end. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Reels it in down the left side. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own, a chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. To the air, it's Hamilton. It's on target and complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Terrapins with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Terrapins! A great catch and run for 6. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on the extra point. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Cook. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Hawkins. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. It'll be third and long. Again, it's Hawkins. Got out of trouble and throws. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now snags it, and there's running room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Under fire. There he goes. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Maryland uses its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Back to throw, it's Hamilton. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Terps will use their last timeout. They can't stop it again. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Trying to keep this drive alive. Knocked down inside the red zone, and they pick it up on 4th down to keep this drive moving. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Caught. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Touchdown, Maryland!
That is a big-time gamble, man. I was second-guessing the head coach deciding to go for that and not just kick the field goal in the last play of the first half, but he trusts the big fellas up front. They decide to run the ball. They get movement, and he plows his way in for a touchdown, and with it, take the lead on the final play of the first half.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the number 11 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
I caught up with the Mountaineers head coach. His biggest concern right now is how they are handling this very hostile environment. It was tough in the first quarter, and this crowd is making it even more difficult. They are loud. They are crazy. And his communication said they have to improve at the line of scrimmage, making sure they're getting into their run game, their RPOs, and being strong with all their communication. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The give on the option. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Mountaineers want to move quickly. Michael Hawkins. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cook. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
That's caught. It's Bray. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Just going to keep it after the snap. Across the 35. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished that thing off in style with a 49-yard touchdown run. And he's not going to take the touchback. Yet. To the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. To the air, it's Hamilton. He's got it down the middle.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. The run inside, it's Smith. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. Down to the the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. The Terrapins have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. He's got it on the run. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And the Terrapins will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Terrapins! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, I'm here on the Mountaineers sideline. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Reese?
Holly, thank you. He'll try to do it himself. Maybe a crease. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Here's a heat. Chase to the right. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get 1st downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Throwing, Hawkins. Fires left. It's caught. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They go play action with Hawkins. Makes the grab. It's Cook. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Looking for a gap. It's Cook. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Hamilton. Quickly complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Spits it out to the back. Caught by Smith. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. As we head to the fourth quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Under fire. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself, so I love the big fella getting the football.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They're going to run it. And he gets nothing. And this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on third down? That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Hawkins from the gun on third down. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Backed up now, here's second and long. To throw, it's Hamilton. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Williams. Maybe some room here. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
And you can see just how explosive this offense is. It doesn't matter what they do. Whether they're throwing the ball, whether they're running the ball, they've had some balance, but they can pick up yards in chunks. And you're seeing it happen. A really nice completion there. They ran it the play before, and now here they are knocking on the goal line.
Touchdown, Maryland! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Now the pitch. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the...
They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He'll get rid of it. He makes a catch. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Mountaineers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution...
He hurls one deep down the left side. A 50-50 ball, and he comes down with it. What a tremendous contested catch. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the 1st down. Hawkins. Here's the pressure. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Made the grab in the end zone. And the Mountaineers regain the lead. Nothing prettier, nothing more indefensible than the perfect throw and catch, and that's what that was.
So nothing more frustrating if you're a defender, because that play is one of the hardest plays to stop. I can be in great position, but a greatly thrown ball and a great athlete out wide, I'm in great position, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and I still lose the ball.
Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Looking for a man, it's Hamilton. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Timeout called on defense, 2:05 remaining on the clock, so they're hoping to save a few seconds once we get to the 2-minute mark. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Could be an alley. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Firing toward the end zone. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Robinson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Michael Hawkins. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Second down, they'll go to the air. Moving away from pressure. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass.
A 50-50 ball, and he just out-fought the defender and made the catch. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Yeah, and that's really, really good coverage. Defense had him blanketed, but this is a time in the game, Jesse, you're down. Offense, you got to make some plays. You probably got to start trusting.
He'll take a shot. Has it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. Throwing, Hawkins. Oh, they're after him. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance, but you got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, They're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him.
Finding some room. Makes it past the marker. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.